Hello, I'm back with more of the Stanley Parable. Yeah. Okay. Do I follow the line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we
I don't
make
know.
up our own story?
Okay.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Awesome.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
A giant fish. That's what I want it to be.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, it's not here. Whatever. I don't see it. Nope. 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 No see. I give up. I give up. Okay.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere. Which
Maybe.
means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I thought I got to decide. Okay.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
What?
And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes?
What?
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Don't forget.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I want you to.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
No.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Well, the destination is when you die, so.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
That scared me. Holy cow. Okay. I think it's back to normal. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, whoa.
What could it mean?
I have no
Stanley
idea.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, let's go to the meeting room this time. Nope. I really don't want to mess with the game again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Locked door. Locked. Locked. Locked.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
But there's nobody
Feeling
here.
a wave of disbelief,
I'm in
Stanley
disbelief.
decided to go up to his boss's office. hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's go to the boss's office. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it. Oh, okay. You're mean. I wanted to read it. What? Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
Ooh,
so he
broom
turned
closet.
around and got back on track.
But there is stuff here. What about this? I think there's something to do here. It's trying not to let me stay here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But what if I want to be here? What is that? Is that a knife? Or a...
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm doing
At least if there
something.
was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. Hey, as it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What? I am doing something. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that you're trying to hide from me.
Really still in the broom
Yes,
closet?
I'm still here in the broom
Standing around
closet.
doing nothing?
No, I'm
Why?
doing something.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm trying to figure out if there's something to do in here that you're lying about.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
I don't
If I'd
care.
said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story.
How do I know that?
whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, you probably shouldn't have, because, well, you didn't, so.
Maybe to you
Whatever.
this is somehow its own branching path.
Oh yeah, this
Maybe
is my branching
when you go
path.
talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
So do I. I'm not British.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really,
What?
really stupid.
No, I'm
He
not.
probably only got the job because of a family connection.
What?
That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
What?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
No, I'm not. Okay, maybe the one, but not the other.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion.
I'm
about
sorry,
what's
no.
going on right now.
No.
You're dead.
What?
You got
No.
to this broom closet,
No.
explored it a bit, and were
I'm
just
sorry.
about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down
I'm
your
not
central
dead.
nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Okay.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or
What?
she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
What?
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
But it's lost on me.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, I'm out in the hallway.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But should I? I'm sorry, but I really don't. I really want to do. I just want to know. I want to know. Ooh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during
Yeah,
work hours.
I didn't
He
want
might
that
be
to happen.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
I don't know.
All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Well,
And then
apparently I'm
something
doing
occurred to
drugs, so.
Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe
All
what?
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
I don't know.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet
What?
when he looked down?
Okay.
Why did doors
What?
close automatically
Oh.
behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
What?
Were they simply repeating?
They are.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
But
At
it
last,
can.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Oh yeah, I'm dreaming!
This is all a dream.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what a relief
Yeah.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Are you sure?
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
Yeah.
I have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yeah, that's probably
So,
true.
he imagined himself flying and
What?
began to gently
What?
float
No.
above the ground.
No. No.
Then he
No.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too
Oh.
appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he
Oh
had
no,
still
I'm
not
touching the
woken up.
stars.
How was he remaining so lucid?
Whoa.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in
What?
my head dictating
Whoa.
everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Quit commentating on
Now
me.
the voice was describing itself being
Stop.
considered
What?
by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
This is-
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
My
And while
brain.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
What?
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if
Maybe.
he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
That might be true.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
This
Did
is
the
a
voice
dream.
not see him float and make the magical
Yes,
stars
see?
just a
Didn't you see
moment
him?
ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Yes. What?
He would prove it.
I
He
will
would
prove it.
that he was in control.
I'm in control.
That this was a dream.
This is the dream.
So he closed his eyes gently.
Okay.
And he invited himself to wake up.
Wake
He
up.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Okay.
I am okay.
I'm okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please,
someone
wake me
someone
up. My
wake
name
me
is
up.
Stanley.
I'm
I
Stanley.
have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be.
I am
Can anyone
real.
hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay, that was sudden. And everything went black.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, okay.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Yeah.
This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She just turns and runs away from me. Oh, the end is never. The end is never. Okay. the second. Yeah, this is the end of episode 2 of the Stanley Parable. See you next time on the Stanley Parable.